Some towns didn't get winter. They got ambushed by it. This winter didn't just slap the US, it body slammed entire towns into submission. Streets vanished, schools shut down for weeks. One place literally called in the National Guard for snow. But here's the kicker. While most folks stocked up on cocoa and cute mittens, locals in these 10 towns were Googling how to move to Florida with zero money. These aren't mild flurries or ski resort fun. We're talking industrial-scale snowfall, minus 30-degree wind chills, and roads that turned into seasonal ice traps. Today I'm counting down the top 10 US towns that got crushed by winter 2025, and why even locals are saying, "Don't come here, seriously." This isn't surface-level chilly stuff. This is what they don't put on tourist brochures. This is what happens when a city's entire infrastructure surrenders to winter. One Arizona town made the list. Yeah, Arizona. And the snowiest city in America just broke its own insane record again. Think you know the coldest cities? Think again. Let's find out. By the end of this video, you'll see things differently and wish you'd known this sooner. There's one town where cars literally froze into the pavement. Another where snowplow drivers have full-blown PTSD. Subscribe because you might accidentally move to number 3 on this list without knowing what you're getting into. Choosing the wrong snow town could cost you thousands or your sanity. Let's break it down. Number 10. Baraga County, Michigan. In Baraga County, Michigan, snow doesn't fall, it hunts. Whiteout blizzards so thick your front porch disappears like a magician's trick. One local actually lost their car. Baraga sits in the Upper Peninsula, the forgotten tundra of the US. This place clocked over 270 inches of snow by mid-March. That's over 22 feet. Average January temp 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Cheap housing because no Ni wants to shovel a roof every weekend. Broadband sketchy. Winter lasts 8 months. Your heating bill becomes a second rent. It snows sideways, the roads laugh at salt, and you'll spend half your winter digging out. Picture this. You step outside in the morning. Snowbanks tower over you. Beautiful. Peaceful. Then you realize your dog disappeared into a drift and you're sledding to work on a garbage can lid. Number 9. Ironwood, Michigan. When your town gets over 260 inches of snow and celebrates it with a ski jump, you're not surviving winter, you're dating it. Ironwood, Michigan. Population around 5,000. Snowfall biblical. It's the westernmost tip of Michigan's Yup. Annual snowfall approximately 264 inches. Median rent $620 because landlords know you'll pay triple that in heating. Crime rate below national average because who commits crimes when it's minus 14 degrees Fahrenheit? By February, snowbanks are over 7 feet tall. You can't see the road or your neighbor. Living here means you will own a generator. Your winter gear budget could feed a family of 4. Stepping outside to complete silence. Your car looks like it's been erased by a snow dragon. Could you handle 260 inches of snow a year without losing your mind? Number 8. Anchorage, Alaska. Anchorage isn't just cold, it's the kind of cold that slaps your face and whispers, "You chose this." Anchorage is Alaska's biggest city, which sounds impressive until you realize most of Alaska is wilderness, moose, and legally unbothered bears. In winter 2025, it became a test lab for human endurance. Average low January minus 3 degrees Fahrenheit. Snowfall 2025 total over 120 inches. That's 10 feet. Median rent, 2-bed approximately $1,640 per month. In Anchorage, you don't shovel your driveway, you shovel your roof. Winter gives you 4 hours of sun max. You step outside. It's dark, 9 a.m. The snow is glowing blue under us. Moonlight. You breathe in and your nose freezes shut. But people stay because the community is tight and there's strange pride in surviving something this harsh. Anchorage has more moose than taxis. Number 7. Fairbanks, Alaska. In Fairbanks, Alaska, it got so cold this year, even the sun gave up. In January 2025, temperatures dropped to minus 47 degrees Fahrenheit without wind chill. That's the kind of cold where your eyelashes freeze and your spit crackles mid-air like a sound effect from a horror movie. Fairbanks is Alaska's second largest city, which is like being the second warmest part of an ice cube. Average low January minus 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Record low this year, minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Average rent, 1 bed approximately $1,100. Sunlight in December and January, less than 4 hours a day. Your car needs to be plugged in overnight or it turns into a metal coffin. Gasoline can freeze, skin can freeze, your will to live can freeze. Stepping outside at 10 a.m. It's quiet. The snow glows blue. Beautiful, but it costs you. Fairbanks has nearly double the property crime rate of Irvine, California. Number 6. Duluth, Minnesota. In Duluth, winter 2025 showed up early, stayed late, and acted like it paid rent. Duluth sits on the edge of Lake Superior, which amplifies the cold like it's got beef with humanity. Total snowfall winter 2025 over 140 inches, nearly 12 feet. Average January temp 9 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's before wind chill. You haven't known pain until you've parked on a Duluth hill during an ice storm. Your car will slide, you will chase it. If you're lucky, you'll both land in the same zip code. You wake up to a snowy sunrise over Lake Superior. Steam rises off the water. Your breath fogs instantly, then you promptly fall flat on the driveway because black ice doesn't play fair. Living in Duluth means prepping like it's always day one of the apocalypse. The community is strong. Lake views are surreal. If you survive your first winter, you unlock a new personality trait. Number 5. Flagstaff, Arizona. Flagstaff got over 160 inches of snow in 2025, which is weird considering it's in Arizona. Yeah. While the rest of the state was busy frying eggs on sidewalks, Flagstaff looked like Narnia's unpaid internship. Picture Grand Canyon State on top, Arctic Circle on the bottom. Flagstaff feels like a weather glitch. Snowfall 2025, 164.5 inches. Flagstaff's snowiest year ever. Average January temp 21 degrees Fahrenheit. Median rent 2-bed $1,800. Crime rate below national average. Turns out crime takes snow days too. Flagstaff is what happens when a ski town gets trapped inside a college campus. Flagstaff drivers in winter are like NPCs in a beta game. They either glide slowly in confusion or crash spectacularly into curbs at 3 miles per hour. The snow plows operate on pure chaos. One street perfectly cleared, the next is a frozen slip and slide. You open the door, the sun's out, the mountain air smells clean. Then boom, the sky goes dark and you're in a snow globe. Living here means college town charm with tundra trauma. Your rent is high, your car is crusted in road salt 10 months a year. It's like Mother Nature couldn't decide, so she chose all of the above. Number 4. Buffalo, New York. Buffalo didn't just break snowfall records in 2025, it straight up disappeared under them. At one point, it snowed so much so fast, the National Weather Service literally told people not to leave their homes. Not for groceries, not for emergencies, not even for wings. Buffalo isn't new to winter trauma. It's like the city signed a long-term lease with lake-effect snow and never read the fine print. Total snowfall winter 2025, 179 inches, nearly 15 feet. Average January temp 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Median rent 2-bed approximately $1,130 per month. Buffalo is the kind of city where your shovel becomes a personality trait, where lake effect isn't a forecast, it's a threat. One minute you're raking leaves, the next you're digging you. Or car out with a pizza box because your real shovel snapped. Everyone owns at least 3 pairs of boots, and they're all wet by December. Stepping outside, glowing amber through thick frost. Then you realize your car is part of a snowbank, and you're late again. Living here means trading low rent for high stress. There's community though. People help push your car out, then invite you over for hot cocoa. Number 3. Rochester, New York. In Rochester, New York, winter isn't just a season. It's a full-time job with no benefits, no breaks, and a boss that throws ice in your face. Winter 2025 was brutal. This wasn't just heavy snow. This was a months-long blizzard binge that left sidewalks buried, roofs sagging, and even snowplow saying, "Nah, I'm out." Rochester is the kind of place people forget exists until a snowstorm breaks national news. Then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, that's the one near the lake that keeps disappearing under snow like a magician's trick. Total snowfall winter 2025, 152 inches. That's over 12 feet. Average January temp 21 degrees Fahrenheit, but with wind chill more like emotional damage. Median rent 2-bed approximately $1,080 per month. You either love Rochester winters or you ran out of gas trying to escape them. It's one of the few cities where you can get frostbite and seasonal depression in the same trip to the grocery store. The snow isn't even the fluffy, magical kind. It's heavy, wet, back-breaking snow that laughs at your plastic shovel and caves in your porch roof while you're inside watching YouTube videos about places you'd rather be. Picture this. You step out in the early morning. The snow is sparkling like crushed glass. Your boots crunch into the sidewalk and your breath curls in the air like smoke. Beautiful until the wind hits and suddenly you're crying, but your tears freeze mid-cheek and betray you. Living in Rochester means making peace with snow as a lifestyle. You're budgeting for it. Snow tires, roof repair, Urgency Cocoa Fund, all while hoping the sidewalk plow doesn't seal your car in again. Rochesterers don't cancel plans, they just add snow pants to them. Number 2. Erie, Pennsylvania. Erie didn't get winter in 2025. It got repeatedly jump-scared by Lake Erie. This is the city where snow doesn't fall politely. It shows up sideways, unannounced, and just keeps coming. In 2025, Erie became the poster child for weaponized lake-effect snow. Erie sits in a perfect storm zone. Cold air rolls over Lake Erie, scoops up moisture like it's loading ammo, and fires it straight at the city. Over and over. Total snowfall winter 2025 approximately 165 inches. That's nearly 14 feet. Average January temp 24 degrees Fahrenheit. Median rent 2-bed approximately $1,050. But you earn it through ice, wind, and perseverance. Lake effect snow is personal. It'll be sunny 5 miles away, but your street looks like a deleted scene from The Revenant. Erie drivers are brave, too brave. Everyone's sliding, nobody's stopping, and somehow every car still thinks 4 bald tires is good enough. It's respect, fear, and confusion all at once. Quick stat break. Erie averages more snowfall than Anchorage some years. Yeah, Pennsylvania. Number 1. Syracuse, New York. Syracuse didn't just top the list. It buried the list in snow and dared the rest of America to dig it out. This is the town where winter doesn't knock. It kicks the door in, eats your salt supply, and sleeps on your couch for 5 months. Syracuse has always been a snow heavyweight. It's like the Michael Jordan of brutal winters, consistent, relentless, and kind of proud of it. Living in Erie is a trade-off. You save money on housing, but you pay in time, effort, and seasonal sanity. Snow days shut down schools, delay work, and quietly eat at your momentum. Heating bills spike. Cars rust faster than you can emotionally detach from them. Yet, people stay because Erie folks are resilient. They help dig each other out. They bond over shared suffering and hot food. Winter 2025, 182 inches. That's 15 feet of snow. Average January temp 22 degrees Fahrenheit, not counting wind that could exfoliate your soul. Median rent 2-bed approximately $1,120 per month. Not bad until your heating bill sneaks up like a horror movie villain. Syracuse is the kind of place where you'll hear, "It's not that bad today, it's only snowing horizontally." And they mean it. The city has a fleet of plows. They're fast, efficient, and somehow always show up right after you finish shoveling your driveway every single time. Never park on a side street unless you want your car permanently absorbed into a snowbank like it's joining witness protection. This is what living in Syracuse costs. Your patience, your back, your driveway, and any plans that rely on weather cooperating. You learn to prep, plan, and cancel things with confidence. The city's beautiful, historic, and has real community, but winter is the main character. Everything else works around it. Still, people stick it out. There's pride here. People shovel each other out. They joke about the misery, and somehow they convince themselves to do it all again next year. Fun fact, Syracuse has won the Golden Snowball Award more than any other city in the US. That's a real award. Yes, for most snow. Yes, they're proud of it. No, they shouldn't be. Like this video if you've ever looked at snow and thought, this is fine until it isn't. Subscribe because one day you'll accidentally move somewhere like Syracuse and need this list as a warning label. Syracuse is number 1. Not in tourism, not in sunshine, just in giving your snowblower a full-blown identity crisis.